Hey there everybody, Thet here, and welcome back to Thet Plays Foundation. As you can see, we have almost 230 people. About 5 of them don't have jobs, but that's okay. Because a lot of them do. How many builders do we have right now? The house is upgrading, so we have one less to work with, but... I think we got 8 builders? Yeah. Well, that's a good amount, I think. I don't know, how many... I mean, with houses upgrading left and right, you might need more. This dude next to the big church. This dude also next to the big church. Alright. Well, that's good. I'm happy to see that our great church is encouraging people to grow, you know, in their personal life. I'm happy to hear this. Don't even start getting it twisted. Are these housing areas over here? Yes, they are. Dude, I guess we do need more builders. Alright. There you go. 2 more builders. Chop, chop. What do these houses need to actually be built? Just wood? Just a little bit of wood. Yeah, then I guess we could use more. It's not like it harms anything. How's our budget looking? Pretty good. Pretty good. Got positive cash flow, which honestly is the most important part of running anything. And our very own Manor is starting to go up pretty well. 109 tools. We got 143 in stock, so we're actually doing great there. With that in mind, next is going to be the monastery. And then when the monastery is finally done, in, you know, the year 2057, we can re-upgrade our church, I suppose. There's a lot of stuff required to re-upgrade that. Hello. You want 30 berries? Well, that's the one thing that I'm kind of still low on. So, them horses are going to have to get held, my dude. You know, let's turn on immigration again. And get more berries. There's always room for more people to gather berries. Alright. Always more room. Just throw a couple of berry huts over here, next to this bush. I think that'll probably do us pretty well. You'll probably even have another one up here. There you go. 3 more berry bushes. That's 9 more jobs. Don't forget, we're also selling, or we're not selling deer yet, but we have plenty of it. No, I take that back. We are selling deer over here in our main-ish market. Yeah, don't ignore me. I'm wrong as usual, but who cares? Whole freaking cares. You know what we should do? These are my berries. Nobody's allowed to touch them, though. We should have another metal market over here. Not market, but, you know, like... site, I guess, would be the best word for it. Another iron smelter, iron mine, etc., etc. All that good stuff. It's what we should have. Is what I'm trying to get at here. So, you know, we'll, excuse me, why do I have negative 69? First of all, 69 is nice, but... woof! This week's starting pretty low. Obviously, we need to sell more berries. And or bread. In fact, just buy more bread, everyone. You'll do me this favor. Alright. New iron mine. Right here. Because we're going to do just that. I think we got plenty of coal. We actually do have a decent amount of coal. So maybe that's not something we need to worry about necessarily. Dude, how do you like our freaking little fisherman village empire here? Looking pretty good. keeping us above 60 fish at most times. I'm not complaining about that. Back up to 5 people without employment. How many people can work in the iron mine at one time? I think it's 5, but I've been wrong about that before. Blacksmith, coal burners, good stall, iron smelters, iron mine. 5, yeah. Yup. Good to know. Got a nice little circle over here for our hunter and gathering huts. 2 more villagers is fantastic. How is our wool? Still a little low on wool, but we got a decent amount of cloth and a decent amount of clothing, it looks like, as well. Although there still are a lot of people lacking clothing. Or so it says. Maybe it's lying to me. Who even knows at this point? We have all the materials needed to finish this manor. We just need to wait for the time frame for everyone to haul it over. But other than that, we're good to go. A manor is happening, boys. Oh, jeez. The bells, they got right in my ear. It hurt a little bit. 2 people in attendance to this 145-person church. What are you guys actually doing? You going to this one instead? 8 out of 80? Are you going to this one instead? 3 out of 40? What about this one over here? 18 out of 25. This is the church that's happening right here. Mm-hmm. Going nuts over this guy. Yeah, that's why we have some upgrades over here. We are selling some actual goods over in this direction. We have a lot of places where we aren't. Like around here, it's going to take forever for these actual houses to get built, but around here, we're not going to be able to sell clothes. Am I not going to be able to? I mean, we're probably just not gonna. Not everyone needs to be a citizen. You know? Not in this day and age. It's not the current year, man. So we don't need to act like it is. After all, it takes all types. Takes some serfs, takes some commoners, as well as citizens. Alright, a couple more immigrants. I think. Let's see. 5 of these will have, like, several more immigrants. Not just a couple. I was wrong. Yeah, we're still above 100 stone as well, so... Stone is the only part here that's gonna, you know, take a while to get in there. But it's going, it's going. Don't worry about it. Nobody will walk on Lord's land. Yeah, when this is done, this will all be forbidden land, of course. Just keep away. Stay off. We just have to wait for everything to be done first. Alrighty. Here's our original little house. It's pretty alright. I mean, the wooden entrance is a little archaic at this point, but you know, it still looks kind of smooth. I can't complain too much. How's our... I forgot about our new fort area over here. Are these paused? No, these are just waiting for builders. Okay. That's fair. I legitimately forgot about this area. Probably put some soldiers over there. Have a good time. House is trying to upgrade. They'll have a good time too. I'm sure of it. Okay. Well, I see a door. A door is good. We have 7 of our 10 builder... 8 builders. No, I assigned 2 more. 10 builders. 7 of our 10 builders working on this dang thing. And one of them is carrying a single tool. You useless man. Woman. Sorry. You know, don't get it twisted. But good lord. Why? Oh, yeah. You can't even see the roof. It's going to be great. This isn't, like, ridiculously large or anything. Got nothing to compensate for. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, this is a... This right here... Oh, it's an envoy. Hi. How you doing? Deploy the troops. We gotta send people to fight other people's battles. After all, it is not the current year, man. Get out there. Stop following that jerk. Was trying to, you know, marvel at how decent a shot this is right here. With all the activity and stuff. When you got two bakeries right over here. Just going nuts. Getting that bread. That's what it's all about, making that bread, yo. You know, we got Weaver's Row over here. Weaver's Row and the Tailor's spots. I can't think of a good word. Right across from the farm, of course. And then there's some sheep over here, too. Obviously all concentrated in this area. You see, it all comes together. It all comes together. This guy just beating... These two just beating the crap out of this bread. That's how you make sure it's nice and soft for human consumption. Well-beaten bread is the stuff that sells the best. Don't ask me. Ask... Oh, she's gone now. There you go. Ask, freaking Elaine. Here. Yeah, he's actually just a transporter. He only hauls the bread, but... You know, he knows the difference between nice beaten bread and unscathed bread. And when you're talking about bread, you want beaten bread. It's just superior. Oh, geez. The king wants fish. I don't want to give anyone anything. That's how I'm feeling right now. This is all mine. This is my kingdom. You don't touch. As you can see, I live like 300 light years away from my peasants, but still. Dude, look at that. Look at that. Look at that establishing shot. Is there like a hide all HUD button? There should be. Help. How can I... No, that doesn't help. You're not helpful at all. Nope, I don't know how. Oh well. Either way, it's a nice shot. Look at that. Got the church over here. You got one of the villages over here. You got the farmland right here. And of course, the rest of the village. And we're going to have a monastery up here soon. It's going to be pretty great. Ooh, look at that. Oh, we got chains, dude. Did you see that? We have chains. Kinky. Where did those come from? Yo, I was not making those up. I swear I saw chains. That wasn't just like a fantasy gone awry. I actually saw them. There it is. Okay, I think those are supposed to be like the blocks on the corner, like these blocks over here. But they look like chains. They look like very poorly made chains, but they look like chains. I don't know where those came from. Alright. How's it going? We're getting there, we're getting there. We got way too many people assigned to the construction of this thing, but we're getting it done. And once it is done, we'll achieve a whole new level of righteousness here. And we got like 20 houses waiting to be built now. Soldiers are back from mission. No, that means more wine. The fact that we don't have a vineyard yet. Don't worry, I'm sure the devs are going to work on that. 2 new villagers. Hello, soldiers. None of you look dead. So that's encouraging. Hey, that's a trader. Wants to buy 50 berries, polished stone, and planks. Wants to sell tools, bread, and fish. I mean, the only thing we could have sold you is planks. And we didn't, it looks like. I don't like him. He doesn't want to buy any of the stuff I want to sell. My least favorite kind of trader. Income's still good. I mean, it does seem to be going up slowly. This cannot be denied. We have a lot of unemployed people now. Should probably make a couple of them builders. There you go. You're a builder now. You're a builder now. Thank you for the extra 1,000 gold and 20 wine. And the 10 extra points for the freaking kingdom, which I will never use. So I see that our little tax collector's hut is good to go. That's good. I hear hammers. Okay, we're still working on one of these towers back here. We got 2 more to go. Got a whole building over here still to go. Didn't even get started yet. That's fine, that's fine. So, we're still positive on berries. And I appreciate this, I really do. But I feel like we still have a ways to go here. This is taking forever. Okay. What else could we look at while we're here? I wonder. You know, we got a wall around here. We should well, I mean, we have this wall up here. I guess we could continue to have, like, a little area where there is no wall. I mean, the way this wall is basically in the ocean at this point. I mean, it'll screw your ship up, but still weirdly placed. I'd love to have, like, more harbors, more harbor tools, like build a shipyard here. Like, they could add a feature where you could build your own ships the same way that you build the churches and the castles and all that good stuff. Have it where you could build ships and then sail them off and commission them, similarly to how we do soldiers right now. That would be cool. I'm just saying, that would be kind of cool. I like the idea of it, if nothing else. Might never happen, but it's early access, so you gotta throw out these ideas. If you don't throw them out early and often, nobody's gonna know what you're saying, you know? So feel free to let me know what you're saying. But not in the comments. Don't do it there. I don't read those. 87 out of 145. Now that's what I'm talking about. Now this church is popping. That's what I wanted to see. Kind of felt like I wasted my time earlier, so I'm happy to know that people are actually using it. Are these 289 stone ever going to actually get used? Because I feel like people come over here, they hit the place with a hammer for a little bit, and we're still at 289 out of 400 stone. I'm just like, what's actually getting done? I see someone is bringing some tools. All right, it looks like you're working on the tax collector office, but I'm not 100% sure on that. The 15 tools are here. That's good, that's good. All right, still waiting, I guess. Hello, house. How you doing? We're still pretty loaded on bread, too. So that's not a problem. I actually kind of like how there's just a market stall out here, and it's currently kind of in the middle of nowhere. I actually kind of like that, but obviously it's going to have housing next to it here very soon. Like, probably way too much housing. You know, we could probably use a well out here. Not that they need it, but I feel like this place could use it. Just because of how much there is out here. Also, you know what they could use? A road sign. We got so much crap going on over here. You know, tell them which way is yes. There you go. Perfect. Maybe one over here as well. Just to let you know. It should be facing, yeah, like that. I didn't mean to put that in the road. Let's try that again. Like that. There you go. Cool. And then we put in some, like, plant arches. I don't know what these... I don't understand these. I can't think of a place where they thematically really fit. But... I don't know. Well, I guess over here, you could kind of argue you could... This fits. There you go. We've done it. The plant has been arched. I don't know about building decorative fencing. I feel like that's unnecessary. Decorative bushes? Those could be necessary. Someday. We'll consider it. Alright, but what about more decorative hedges? I think you can... Can you bend hedges? I would assume you can, but I'm not entirely sure. Like, if I did this... Could I bend these boys? Let's see. Yeah, toggle wall curving. I mean... It doesn't look like you can. Oh, there it is. Okay, there you go. Yeah, that's what they're talking about. A bent hedge. Alright. Get rid of it for now. But knowing that you can is, you know, a good part of the battle. Hey, we used up some of that stone finally. And some of the planks. Okay, good, good. Yeah, it's because we got another tower up. Excellent job, my dudes. Life continues to find a way, for some reason. Alright. Heading back this way. We're almost at 250 population, which is kind of nuts. Not even gonna lie. Just like church, back of the church. Some of these signs, man, I don't know what I was thinking. Why would you need a sign showing where the back of the church is? Dude, I don't want to give away berries right now. I'm not comfortable with how little I have. Oh, geez. Bread. We've been selling a lot of bread. Oh, my lord. Bread is like a staple. Who would have thought? Alright, soon I'll be able to make my own luxury resources, though. And by soon, I mean once the monastery is done. Which, you know, we sold that wine. It made a little bit of money, but... Imagine if we could sell honey and herbs. Yeah. You get enough herbs, you could sell KFD. Kentucky Fried Deer. This is not Kentucky, by the way. I don't know if you knew this. I don't think this is the Americas. I could be wrong. I mean... It doesn't really look like America. I don't see... I mean, I'm looking around. I don't see a gun anywhere. So... I'm probably wrong on that. But, hey! This is just what I know. I only live here. What are you doing? He's running away from me as soon as I went to look. That's a little suspicious, not gonna lie. Alright, one of the front buildings got done. This is good. Adding a little bit of texture to our colony. And by our colony, I mean our Lord Manor. We only need 23 tools. Dude, we're almost done. I assume that's what that means. All the spires in the back are done. We're doing it. We're doing it, lads. Lord Manor's going up. Because, you know, making me a fancy house is apparently my priority. Okay. I think we have enough unemployed people for now. Let's stop immigration for a little bit. Yeah, it got a little ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie. This is like the bailiff's tower, I believe, we're waiting to go up. And these are just little extensions to the front. A house is upgrading? Congratulations, my dude. Welcome to slightly higher living. enjoy having a second floor. Because, God, I don't think I've lived in a house with a second floor. Unless you count staying at someone else's house for, like, a couple of months while we were trying to get our own apartment. I don't think I've ever lived in a house with a second floor. Apartments, obviously, yes. You know, apartments have floors. That's how you cram a bunch of people into a small space. You know? But as far as houses go, I'm pretty sure every single one I've lived in has been a single floor house. This one is like 30 floors. Give or take a couple hundred. Alright, look at it go. I'm digging this so far. Only 16 tools are needed. So progress is staggering. Only 3 people are assigned to construction now. I'm assuming and I'm hoping that means that the others are getting ready to build more houses. We got a lot of people out here staking claims. How's our desirability looking? They have to have been taken up like, yeah, it updated. Because they were like, woo, smooth new market, my dudes. I want to live there. Yeah, they love living near markets. They also really love living near this big-ass church, though. So, if there was anything to be learned from this, guys, remember, people like living near where there's food and giant historical and faith-driven buildings, I'm gonna say. Basically, fertility is anywhere where trees are not, it looks like. It's kind of weird. Because you'd think trees were a sign of... Could be a sign of fertility as well, but I'm picking up what you're putting down. At least nominally. Alright. 5 people assigned to construction again. Can we get this done before the end of this episode? I mean, almost definitely not. There's 3 minutes left. Dude, how many soldiers do you need? Can I just send them all this one time and get my reward, get like 5 times the rewards? I think that'd be a good idea. I think you would appreciate it. I think I'd appreciate it. I think we'd all have a good time. I'm just saying. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, and I'll be wrong again in the future, but I think there's a better way to go. Kind of weird that this building got done before the one behind it, but okay. We're getting there, though. We're still getting there. The other builders have to be doing something, right? They can't just be, like, taking turns on the manor, can they? I guess they are upgrading houses. But I feel like nothing that I actually, like, you know, put down as a project to get done actually got done. Dude, this lumber camp is in the worst spot at this point. They've got nothing to lumber. I mean, I guess it can sit for now. Dude, speaking of lumber, all the planks are over here. The planks are in position. The stones are almost in place. We got 169 of them. First of all, nice. We need the tools. 402's bringing half the tools. Great name, by the way. I'm sure your parents loved you. But anyway. Half the tools are here. Will be here. They're actually literally right here. There he is. This is not the most comfortable path, but where are you going? Oh, I see. I gotcha. I'm picking up what you're putting down now. I will admit, that's a little bit of a journey to have to make. The last of the tools, by the way, are coming. Which is fantastic. Boom. Let's go. Oh, this side's all done. Excellent. You know, and not counting the bailiff's tower and things. Alright, Gene, I guess we're just waiting on you. Yeah, both the towers in front are done. little towers, I should say. Oh, we're broke again. Must be a new week. Yeah, at the beginning of every week, our income goes to nothing. Which is weird, because I feel like I'm not actively spending that much money. But, I mean, it always goes back up to the positive, so... something's going right, you know? Anyway. That is going to be it for this episode of Thet Plays Foundation. We're still working on this Lord Manor, but it will be done next episode. It has to be. Otherwise, I'm going to be really sad, and you don't want that. Please, remind me to be happy. Anyway, thank you again for watching this episode of Thet Plays Foundation. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a like and all that good stuff, and I will see you in the next video.